Chef. Everybody call him chef.
Videl. Videl.
Everybody call him chef.
Chef. Everybody call him chef. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome back for another Chef Leftovers production. Okay. So, how's the camera look? Okay, we doing good on camera. Perfect. We good on camera. Hey, Timber Bull, what Timber say? Let me find out you and Monty both suffer from the late. we on time, boo. We on time. Timberly, how you doing, boo? Hey, Nola, boo. Hey, Nasuki, how you doing? What's going on? Okay, so y'all know I've been really paying close attention to all this DC, Negs, Miss Hussy, MFW. Hey, Blondie, boo, what's going on? How you doing, love? My camera wants to play tricks on me. It do. It wants to play tricks. But we're not here for tricks today, okay? So and just so you guys know, I've been working a little bit behind the scenes. So if you see me bounce around from different chats, I'm collecting information, receipts, and data, okay? Period. Because I like to have my information correct, okay? I ain't like some of these other people who just throw out accusations and run with it based on, oh, I'm friends with this person, so I believe it that they say. Absolutely not. Okay, baby, you gotta prove it to me. Okay, prove it. Anyway, but welcome in. So before we get started, guys, I would like to bring up this post from Foodie Beauty. Let's see, where's that post that from Foodie Heads? Oh, here it is. Oh, no, it's not even up here. Let me save it. I'm sorry. Give me 2 seconds. Y'all, these is bomb. Okay. If you're sleeping tired, this will help you right on up, boo. We'll get you ready for the bullshit, okay? Okay. Well, that's your mom, man. Okay, here it is. Okay. Okay, so Miss Foodie Beauty made a post today on Instagram. And I'm thinking, maybe this means she's back home, right? She posted, Sam, Chubby Hughes, right? She posted this and said, Chubby Hughes. I'm thinking, like, does this mean this heifer already back at home? I don't know. Um, I'm not going to make any speculation. I was going to do a video on it, but so again, I'm going to let her tell us when she's back home at the end of the day, okay? But that's kind of strange because she has not posted a video. I think she will leave tonight. Okay. But she has not posted a picture of her cat since she left. So it threw me off. But Pete could have took this picture himself and sent it to her or something. So that may be when Pete took of the cat. Who knows? But let's go ahead and thank all our beautiful channel members, which I'll be working on some more channel member content today. I'm going to be posting a story time for members only. So please make sure if you are not a part of the Leftover family, you make that happen, boo, so you can get this good story time about my personal life, okay? Period. Y'all nosy and messy just like I am, so all right. So, this is beautiful. I love this right here. Hey, Sarly, how you doing? Sarah Lee. I'm sorry, I keep butchering your name. Um, but anyway, so I ran into a panel with again Miss MFW, Videl, and Miss Hussy, which they refer to Miss Hussy as the wig. Okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and play this shenanigan and see what's going on.
Hussy?
I don't know what happened. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have a question for Videl. And my question to you is
Okay, so for those who don't know a little bit of background information, Videl is a supporter of Miss Hussey. She gives her super chats or whatever you want to call it. She's financially supports the stream and she's a subscriber. Okay, but there was a little battle back and forth where Vidal said something about a picture that Hussey was in with a man and asked, "Did she drug him?" So there's this beef between these two now because Miss Hussey feels like that was not the right thing to say, and Vidal said it was just a joke. But that's the background information on the situation.
when you come up on my panel, this is not the way you act. When you come up on my panel, you get me to a point where I'm screaming and shouting and I'm aggravated. Why can't you give me the same respect that you give other people and treat me the same that you treat the way you treat other people? That is what I mean, how you treat me different. You see how I'm saying? You don't have a laughing, kikiing conversation with me like you do with everybody else. That's my number one question. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop Miss Hussey there. Okay, so I get it. We see other people have this bond, this relationship, and we kind of want the same thing with that person. You can't always get what somebody else has. With that being said, so I mean, just because somebody is treating somebody else a certain type of way doesn't mean they're going to treat you that way. I know sometimes it's probably not fair, but there's obviously a bond or something different between everyone else, or there's a reason why they treat you this way. Now, whether it's right or wrong, I don't know, and I don't care. But you cannot expect every person to treat you the way they treat somebody else.
Hussy, I cannot control your feelings. Only you can do that.
I don't. I no 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 no. It's not about my feelings. Answer my question. Why don't you come up and kiki with me like you do with other people? Why, when you come up with me, you have to belittle me and tell me how to run my channel?
He
And you
does
don't
that.
have a moment of laughing, fun, good time. Why can't you just come up and have a good time? Don't tell me you can't control my feelings.
Cut it up.
You
What you
can
mean?
control what comes out of your mouth.
Yeah,
Tell
and you
me
can
why you don't
control
do
how
that.
you take what I say. I can't
Oh,
Okay.
I can't do anything about that. If
so unfortunately, y'all, this is as loud as it is. Like I got the volume all the way up on here and there, and unfortunately, it doesn't get any louder than this. Why I don't know, but it's really. Oh, I'm gonna plug this, but for some reason, it's not that loud. The volume does. I get it does, but the volume is not going up any louder for some reason. So I have on the but it does get louder. Don't know. They start to yell it gets louder.
you take what I say personally, that's on you. It's not on me.
Why can't you come up and laugh on my channel and have a good time?
Who said that I can't?
You, you, you do
I never
not
said
come
that.
on my channel and treat me the way you treat Katie right now. You're coming up over here doing damage control, pretending you are a funny, cool, happy host,
Bridget,
and
you want
it's
to come
me.
up?
And it's me.
Pretending.
It's you are pretending. This
I'm
is
just
fake.
talking to
Why didn't
Katie.
you apologize to me when you asked that question and you
I
knew it
don't
bothered me?
listen. First off,
Yeah,
if you want an apology, I don't respond to demands.
it's not a demand. You learned that in fifth grade.
You
When you do
made
something
the
wrong,
demand.
you learned that in fifth grade. When you do something wrong, you apologize. No one needs to ask you for it. You are
Hussy,
smart enough to know you should apologize for
you
that.
have had a number of opportunities to
Answer
talk to
my
me,
question.
and you have
Answer
chosen
my
not to.
question.
Okay, so Hussy, back on the other video when Hussy was upset, Hussy did kind of demand that she apologize. I mean, I'm not saying Miss Hussy's wrong for demanding it because she really felt like she's owed. And I mean, I agree. In that instance, you are owed an apology, but you have to allow the person to give you an apology when they are ready. If you demand it, it's not sincere. And if you want something sincere, just wait. Just wait. But Hussy did kind of demand an apology on this from last time.
Take them.
Answer my question.
I
Why
am
Hey
did
Bella.
you
answering.
not apologize?
Hey
Forget
Janie.
about the demand.
I am
It took
answering.
4 days. Why did you not apologize
You
immediately
had an
after?
opportunity to talk to me, and you
Why
chose
did
not
you
to.
not apologize, Videl?
Who said
Don't
that I
play
didn't?
DC. When did you confront me backstage, DM me, and say I'm sorry?
You
What's up,
blocked
Miss?
me. How am I supposed to?
I did not block you. When did you just send me a message on Discord or DMs apologizing,
Do you know how
Videl?
I know that you blocked me?
When did you send me a message or publicly apologize to me, Videl? When did you do it?
Had you not
Hussy.
blocked me, you would have seen it.
When did you I did not block you. You are not blocked on
You
Discord till this
blocked
day.
me.
You are not blocked on Discord till this day.
You blocked me on Twitter, and when you blocked
You
me on
are not
Twitter,
blocked
there was
anywhere.
no point.
You are not blocked. Yes, there is a point. When
No,
you
when you blocked
apologize,
me on Twitter, there was
I,
no point for
I
me anymore.
yes, there is.
I
Yes,
said what
there
I
is.
said on
I
Twitter. It's
blocked
not
you
my
on
fault that you
Twitter
didn't see
because
it.
of your tweets. So you therefore need to apologize because I am hurt from that tweet. And then
Hussy.
I might unblock you. But you were
Hussy.
not blocked on Twitter. You were not blocked on Discord. You could have messaged me on Discord. Videl, don't
Hussy.
make it what?
Listen, it is apparent that you don't like her.
And
Okay?
she doesn't
Is
like
she
me.
okay? That's fine if that's how you feel. But at the same time, you can't demand an apology. If
I'm
an
not
apology,
demanding an apology,
yes,
Bridget.
you
I'm
are. You
asking
just
why.
said,
I'm curious why she hasn't apologized.
why are you curious? If a person hasn't
Because I
apologized,
want to know
it
her
is what it
excuse.
is. It is
Bridget,
what it
I know,
is. If
listen.
they
Because
don't apologize,
obvious Bridget.
Uh, so Bridget is exactly right. That's exactly what I was just saying. It is what it is. You cannot demand for somebody to apologize. If you do it, it's not going to be genuine when they finally do, or you won't feel that it is genuine. I know I would if I got to get to apologize. So if they don't apologize, move on. I get what Bridget is saying in this instance, and she's absolutely right.
He
Bridget,
obviously really
I
feels like
I
this is his
expected
friend.
it because Bridget. First of all, first of all,
It's deeper than what we think.
is this is
It's got to be.
honestly this is between me and Vidal. Number one. Number one.
but
Oh,
my point is, if someone does not apologize to you and you feel that you deserve an apology, you
Right.
gotta go on with your life.
Right. That's correct. I just want her publicly to tell people why she didn't apologize to me.
but what does that matter? What is it going to do if she tells people publicly that she did not apologize? I've heard she has. I've heard she hasn't. Frankly, I don't really care why she didn't apologize. I can care less.
That's what I want her to answer to the public why she didn't apologize to me. Not that it would make a difference. Let her say she hates me, but I want her to answer why she didn't apologize to me.
You literally just said it was between us. What does it have to do with the public?
Answer
Ooh.
my
I
question.
don't owe anyone in the public
That's
anything.
answer my question. Why
And that is where she hit the nail on the head right there.
did you not apologize to me?
because I don't owe anyone in the public anything.
Why didn't you message me
She
on
doesn't.
Discord?
You blocked me on Twitter. I figured it was
Why
done.
didn't you message me on
I
Discord?
just answered your question.
Videl, you are not another fucking smart DC wannabe Brownstone University educated
You're not listening
woman.
to anything I'm
Okay.
saying.
Then goodbye. Then goodbye. Then go. Why are you everywhere taping everybody's videos from 6 in the morning till 12 o'clock at night?
What are you
acting like
talking
got
about?
A fucking job when you ain't got fucking shit to do. What's your life like? You act like this is fucking entertainment, but you go into people's real lives and try to make them a mess, and then you accuse me of a crime. Videl, go get fucked.
What are you
Go
talking
get
about?
fucked, Videl. Go get fucked. Go get fucked, bitch. You are fucking just as homophobic as Nets. For you to fucking make that kind of a comment and not apologize goes to show what kind of character you are. Go.
Okay, so here's some more accusations. So y'all know how I felt about DC throwing the accusation out at Miss Hussy when there's no clear evidence of there being any kind of predatory activity. I get it. There's no evidence for me. But the fact that Miss Hussy just said that Videl is being homophobic, I have yet to see any kind of material that would express that she is homophobic. I don't, and that's my opinions. What has she said that was homophobic? The statement she made was not cute, okay? It may be a little distasteful, but it's not homophobic. It was her opinion of you at that point in time.
Get fucked, Videl. Real good. By the old, and not by a white guy because you don't like white guys. Fucking bitch. Fucking stupid bitch. Bridget, she takes this as a joke. I don't want to.
No, but my whole thing is, okay, you guys don't get along. No, even though you feel that you deserve it, nobody owes you anything.
Bridget,
If you
she doesn't owe me
but
nothing.
But if you see her, you don't have to talk to her.
Right.
You can go away. You
No,
cannot
but she just
dictate-
embarrassed
you
herself.
cannot
I want
dictate-
her.
You
I want.
cannot listen.
Bridget,
You
please
cannot
don't
say
yell.
no.
Bridget, I'll
Then let
listen
me
to you,
talk.
but don't yell
Then
at
let
me.
me talk.
Bridget,
Then let me
okay,
talk.
but okay.
Okay, Bridget, I feel your frustration, boo. When you talking and get interrupted, I feel it. Period. I don't like to be talking and somebody interrupt me, especially when I'm making an important point. And then Bridget feels like she has to get loud. Bridget has a very calm voice. She's been trying to be calm. Oh, Bridget is going off. Yeah, Bridget about to set it off at this point in time. I don't understand what Miss Hussy's thing is with not letting people finish that I'm seeing. I'm not. That's just what I see. Miss Hussy is more on the defense at this point. I do know. That's different. We ain't ever having an argument though. That's different. Timber, that's different.
Okay, but don't yell at me, Bridget, because I have a headache for the past couple of days. And we talk privately. You don't have to yell at me.
We did, but listen.
I know, but we don't. You never scream at me over the phone.
Hussy.
Bridget. But Bridget, hold on a minute. You and I talk on the phone. We don't need to have this conversation in public.
But I'm trying to say something right now.
Yeah, I know. But you and I have very calm adult conversations over the phone.
But you let me talk on the phone. Can I talk
right.
now?
Yeah, but don't scream.
Now?
Don't
then
scream.
Let me talk.
I didn't know you were going to come on, Bridget. I just wanted to ask Videl a question. But you could ask me a question. Go ahead.
I wasn't asking you a question. I don't even know what the fuck I was going to say now. If she wants to go somewhere on YouTube, on Twitch, or whatever, and you are cool with that person and you're in that chat too, you can't dictate where she goes.
Absolutely not.
I don't want to see her where I am. If I know she's going to be.
Hey, life of Lindsay.
Well, I'm not going to go on panel. I don't want to be triggered by her.
You came up here. I was here to talk to Katie, not you. You came here.
Videl, get fucked. Do you have a life, Videl? What's your life like? Besides the fact that you're fat. What's your fucking life like?
Stop it.
No, I want to know. She's in everybody's fucking life. Videl, what's your fucking life like?
None of your goddamn business. I came
yes,
here
it is.
to
Come
talk
on,
to
entertain
Katie.
me, bitch. I've been entertaining you for fucking years for nothing. Why don't you entertain me a little
There
bit?
we go. That's what it's
Why
about.
don't you fucking entertain me a
There we
little bit?
go.
Okay. The entertainment part, okay. As content creators, it is our duty, okay, on these platforms to entertain the hell out of you. That's our job, okay? That's what we sit up and for. That's what we make our money for. That's what the AdSense comes through for. That's what y'all super chats and y'all memberships come through for, okay? So my job is to entertain the hell out of all 33 of y'all up in here, okay? Period. How I do it, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it. But to simply say that you've been entertaining somebody for no reason is not cute. Okay, because if she was a supporter giving you money, like I'm hearing she was, okay, I really think it was your job to entertain her. But I'm not trying to tell people what they should be doing, but it's my job, okay, to entertain the hell out y'all. And this is entertaining the hell out of me. Let's continue, y'all.
How many other
You've
people
been
are you going to accuse
entertaining
of
me for
giving
a
drugs?
year for
Yeah,
nothing.
bitch. Yeah, fucking bitch. Yeah, bitch. I'm not going to swallow your fucking dirt talk, your homophobic fucking comments. I'm not gonna. You don't impress me, bitch. You don't
Well,
impress
in all
me.
fairness, I've never heard.
There haven't been any
Yeah,
homophobic
I've never
comments.
heard.
No, she
Yeah.
just said, what did
He's
I do, drug him?
That's
Well,
not
I did see
homophobic.
that.
Oh, but it's homophobic. It's predatory. It's predatory comments when it comes
And
from
how
men,
many
right?
times have I said that I do not believe you to be a predator
I
or
don't
a
give a
danger?
fuck what you said, bitch. I don't
But
give
you're
a fuck what
crying
you
about me
said.
not apologizing when
I
I
don't
literally
give a fuck
said that
what
I
you
do
said.
not believe that you are a
Videl,
predator.
you know what? You made that comment, and
See,
that's
the thing
it.
is you don't want to hear what I'm actually telling you.
Videl,
I
I've heard you
literally
loud
am
and clear.
saying the
Videl,
opposite.
I've heard
You
you
don't want
loud
to
and
hear
clear
it.
for a fucking year, and I know what I've been hearing.
Really?
You a
Did you hear
nasty
me loud and
fucking no
clear?
good bitch. That's why everybody fucking fights with you. Everybody. But you
Really?
don't fight with them in public. Yeah, because I fucking hear it all
See,
the
you
time.
don't really want
I
me to
fucking
get
hear it all
you
the
don't want
time.
me to get
But
into
no,
what
you a
this is
piece of
really
shit.
about, Hussy,
You a
because I
piece
can
of shit.
tell
I like
everyone
to
what
know
it's
who you
really
are.
about.
I like to know who you are.
Videl, don't.
I like to know who you are. You out over here and everybody.
No, because some of the stuff he's actually said out loud, and I
Bitch, you
think a
ain't
lot of
Mother
people don't
Teresa.
know.
You ain't Mother Teresa.
I want to know. I don't know what the hell this is about. Let me know, Miss Videl. Please, boo, let us know. Don't hold back.
Okay? You more like a
I
fucking
never
terrorist.
said that
Uh-oh, stream acting for me. Hold up.
I was.
You more like a terrorist on the
Bridget.
internet. Why are you fucking recording my videos? Why you
Bridget.
record all the fucking videos that I do and everybody
What
else?
video? What are you
the fuck
talking
you do?
about?
What the fuck you recording my shit for from 6 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, bitch? Why don't you go out there and fucking do something with your life? Why don't you fucking go and
What
do something
are you
with your life?
talking about?
I just said what I said.
What
I said what I
videos?
said.
What
Why
are
did
you
you record
tripping
my
off
video?
of?
Why did you record my video, bitch?
What video? Why don't you?
If you got to use the B word as an insult, every other word, Miss Hussy, I love you. It's time to log off. It's time to log off. Okay, log off. Wind down. Take you a break. Hussy shows his violence every time he opens his mouth. You know, I'm starting to see that more and more and more. And don't get me wrong, y'all. I've been on Hussy's panels before. I've been in Hussy's chats. I've never seen this side. It's really different for me. Fournette Sparks says, I don't blame him for being mad. To say he drugged someone, that's yeah, no, absolutely. The reason why he's upset, I get it. You're tarnishing a person's character with accusations that could be put in jail. That's criminal offenses, okay? I get that. But again, there are ways that we have to handle things as an adult, okay, in order to get them handled. If not, it just goes on like this, and then nothing ever gets handled. So like they just continue to go back and forth and argue and and then you get lost in the sauce. You get lost in what the initial reason was for the argument. Okay. because it originally started over $1 in MFW. Okay, it was like, and then this popped up in it. So Hussy can't let anyone speak. You know, I find that very difficult. He have a hard time letting somebody speak. He needs to let people speak, though. Yeah, he does, because you can't solve anything if both sides cannot speak. You have to sit there and let each other speak, and then give your opinions, okay, and tell people how you feel. And you cannot demand an apology, even if they owe you one. Do I think Videl owes him an apology? Yes, I do. Okay, he came on to speak to her, so let her speak. I say, right? Let her speak. But Jan's View said she made a flippant joke. He needs to get over himself. Oh, a flipping joke. So I can see it's a joke. I can see how that could be a joke, especially, but it's a dark humor joke. It's dark humor. Yeah. So, but if Hussy cannot get over it, then don't talk to her. Just, her jokes are vile sometimes. Her jokes are a little dark. I don't know her as a person, but you got to move on or calm down. Either let her speak and calm down, or just move the hell on. The calmest person wins. That's what I say. Right? Who wins in this? But nobody's calm except for the one not speaking. Exactly. He cannot demand. No, he cannot demand an apology whatsoever. But that's what he's trying to do.
You even know what you're talking about.
You don't know what. See, you act stupid, right? You act stupid, bitch, right? Why you come up on everybody's panel anyway? Why the fuck you do that? Actually, everybody doesn't let you up on panel. Actually, everybody doesn't.
Are you upset that I wanted to talk to MFW and MFW let me up here? Is that what it is?
No, bitch, because I was up there first.
Okay, and so then what's the problem? What is the problem?
But my problem is,
I didn't come up here when you were here.
Why you up everywhere, and acting like you got a job, bitch? You ain't got fucking shit to do. You ain't got fucking shit to do.
Yes, I don't have a job. That's
right.
No,
you don't.
I don't.
No, you fucking don't.
You're right.
Because if you did, you wouldn't be recording everybody's fucking stream.
What does having a job outside of here matter, guys? This is where I get lost in the sauce again, because she was a subscriber, okay? She was a subscriber who donated money. So the fact that whether she has a job or not, to me at this point it's obsolete, okay? Regardless, she got money coming in. That's all that matters, okay? She got money to give. I think some people cannot take everybody. What does any of this matter? What does any of this matter? Absolutely none. Zip, zero, nada. But somehow it seems like we always get back to money with this group of people. I'm not sure what it is, but it always comes around to money. Always. You can't reason with stupid. Hussy is like Chantel, takes a situation where they're actually owed an apology, empathy, or sympathy, and turns everyone against them. Ooh, good point there. Good point. I don't have a job. Is that an insult? I'm different. I guess it's an insult to some people.
All day long.
What are you talking about?
You admitted to it, bitch.
Admitted to what? What is wrong with you?
Videl, you are the one with the problem.
Hussy, I think you need to unplug.
No, Videl,
you have gotten far too deep into this, and
you
this is not healthy for you.
Go and get checked before you make before you make other comments that are very inflammatory and derogatory.
What comments?
Towards gay people, you need to lay off.
What comments have I made towards gay people, Hussy?
The comment she made was to a gay man, not to a gay community. And I just want that to be out there, because y'all, again, I'm always about speaking the truth. Hold on a second. I'm always about speaking the truth, speaking the facts, calling it out, okay? Regardless. The statement Videl made is not shaming an entire community of people. Now, was it disgraceful to this one man? Probably so. It probably was. Okay. But I could see how it's a joke. They see the age difference in the man and Miss Hussy, and they're like, "Well, how did you ever get somebody like this?" It's like Foodie and Salah. Okay, we've made these references before. Is she paying him? She could. You know what I'm saying? That's so. When you look at it like that, it could be classified as a joke. It could, but if your joke has offended somebody, and you know it has, I'm not telling you that you need to apologize, but maybe you should consider to apologize if you care about that person. Now, you can give two rats ass, then chuck the deuces and keep pushing at the end of the day, okay? But if you care, apologize.
See,
Videl,
what comments have I made towards gay people?
You said, "Did I drug that guy?"
That's not a homophobic.
How is that towards gay people? What, Hussy? Do you hear the words that are coming out of your mouth?
Yes, because
do you not hear how irrational and actually and absolutely insane you sound?
Shut the fuck up, Videl.
Do you not hear this?
When Ned said that, you said he made that comment because Hussy is gay.
Okay, so Bella, so she said what was said is that so Hussy took a picture on Instagram with this guy at the bar. They were tongue fucking all night long, as you could say, okay? And the guy apparently, some people think that he looked like he was too messed up. And Videl said under the post, she tweeted, "Did you drug him?" or "You drugged him?" or something like that. It was something to that line, okay? She thought it looked like it, so she called it. Maybe that was a joke. Maybe that was her observation. Who knows? At this point, if she doesn't think it's wrong, if she doesn't want to apologize, let's just move on about it, okay? And you can address the public, Miss Hussy, as to the comment made, so people don't feel like that you're a person who drugs people. So that you can make that, you can post your own video, you know, saying, "Hey, this is not what it looks like," or "This is not live. She was just joking," supposedly, and kind of clean it up and then just move on. But by rehashing it and rehashing it and rehashing it and rehashing it, all you're doing is exposing it to more people. So more people are going to leave their comments and opinions on it. Now, Miss Hussy probably deleted that post, I'm sure. She may have, okay? But just open it up to more corrective criticism. Because now I know about it, and I had no idea what was going on. But y'all keep going on back. I'm researching. Right. People shouldn't joke like that, Nola, but everybody has a different sense of humor, and I get it. And I can't tell somebody your sense of humor is jacked up because I've got a messed up sense of humor too sometimes, okay? So I can get it, but I'm able to sympathize with other people on the other end and think like, this cannot be funny. Put myself in that shoes. I'd be like, B? Who? Drug him for what? What we doing that for? I didn't have to. He came willingly. You know what I mean? But see, that's where it goes to show. At this point in time, Miss Hussy should log off, take a deep breath, calm down, relax a little bit, come back with your thoughts together in a different headspace, and then address the issue head on. So then these group of people, drug people, he made that offensive to his own people. Huh? So then these people, group of people, drug people. No. So it was accusation. It was accusation. Nobody drugged anybody. Nobody drugged anybody. It was just an accusation, but it was supposed to be as a joke. It was supposed to be as a joke. Wait, no. They'll say that. No, Hussy. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, Miss Hussy didn't say it. Videl said it about Miss Hussy in the picture. And then once that opened up, now DC and Negs are telling another story too. Something totally different off topic, but giving Miss Hussy the same label. And do I think that's right? No, not without proof. Now, Miss Hussy has talked about Neg's son that's 14. Yes, she has. I've seen the proof of that. But nothing was predatorial. Now, I do think people's kids should be off the fucking menu. Okay? Leave the kids off topic, off the menu. Let's not go into the baby's life at the end of the day. Kids are kids, okay? But if that comment was made, then yeah, she rattled the wrong person, especially Hussy. Grown adults apologize. Right. They know how Hussy is. They know Hussy gets riled up really easy. Made that comment. You get what I'm saying? So I don't even know. Yeah, Timber. It wasn't about Miss Hussy. It wasn't about gay people. Just Miss Hussy. I mean, Hussy simply gay people drug. Oh no, Hussy didn't apply. Okay. I get what you mean. I'm just gonna try to wrap my head. Okay, better shit.
That's a predatory comment, and he makes predatory comments because Hussy is gay. That goes for you too, bitch. That goes for you too.
Hussy.
Don't
I've
Hussy
already
me
said
nothing,
this.
bitch. You call
I've
me
said this
Kenny.
more than
You
once.
call me Kenny, you fucking bitch. Don't call me Hussy. You call me Kenny from now on, Videl. I can't stand your fucking guts. And I've been right about you from the very beginning. Stay away from me.
Please.
You came here, Hussy, to talk to me.
I came over here to prove to the world that
prove
you can't.
what?
Yeah, that you can't say why you didn't say you're sorry. You can't admit why you didn't say you're sorry.
You are not. Listen, if you wanted to talk
Videl.
to me, you
Oh, hey,
could have talked
Bamboozle.
to me.
How you doing, boo? Okay, so that was a little section of that. I do have there is a lot more, y'all. There's a lot more of these that they have. Give me 1 second and let me stop this right quick. Okay, perfect. And let me go back. Because whoever this person is on this page, Cupcake, stay with the 411, okay? That's what Hussy's like. You stay up all night downloading my stuff because we don't know who this Cupcake person is. Well, I think DC may know who the Cupcake person is. But there's another one, y'all. Hold on a second. It's another video. Okay, here's the other half of it.
All right. Well, that's that. Okay. Well,
Hopefully, he went to bed.
here's my thing. If I don't want to hear Videl's fucking mouth on something, like when she's trying to tell me, I know when Videl's trying to talk reason into me because I can see what she's saying in chat. If I do not want her, like I said, do not fucking try to talk sense in me. If you do, I'm going to be mad. You got to say that, and then it's fine. But I don't think that, like, Hussy understands it. You just got to be like, fuck you, Videl. Shut up. And then
at the same time, I'm just like, this is not. I don't understand. So he
listen. This is not what he let loose what the real issue is. I know what the real issue is. He was genuine when he was paying attention to how much money I give to other people. That is a big part of the issue, as well as a number of conversations we've had over like the last 6-7 months. and he does not like my take on the things we have discussed. One of them was public. Okay. Bridget, do you remember when we did the spaces? When it was you, me, Yato, Nova, Hussy was in there, and we were talking about the video that he did this for CPS.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Vaguely.
So Hussy does not.
No, don't tell. Has he called CPS on somebody?
Y'all remember what I said earlier? It always circles around some money around these group of people. That's what it always boils down to. Money, 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 money. I don't know how accurate and truthful it is, but it doesn't seem to. Hey, New Rick and Boo, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. You made it. You listening, but you out and about. That's okay, boo. Ain't shit to show up here, but this crazy ass group of people who money hungry up here. Well, I don't know about these ones, but you know what I'm saying. The group itself, I feel like.
He threatened to call CPS. He
Oh,
made
okay,
a
but he
video,
didn't.
but
I've
he
done that
also
many times.
admitted that he made the wellness fair call, the
But
welfare check call.
he said that he didn't specifically say welfare check, but he did call the police.
Okay, so DC, this is where DC and Negs come into play. Okay, now I'm starting to wrap my head around a picture. So Miss Hussy called the police for a wellness check on DC and Negs. That's what they're talking about now. So we're going in real life forms, calling the police. Oh, this is becoming a sticky situation. But I don't agree with calling the police to do wellness checks unless you actually have proof of hardcore evidence, girl. And you better have some damn good evidence to show some abuse.
Go call the police.
Because you mess with people's livelihoods. And sometimes CPS, okay, and the police do not play.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, but we know how that works.
Yeah.
They don't offer to do that. So his story is not, he doesn't like that I don't accept his stories. That's what he doesn't like. And he has felt a way about me not accepting his excuses for it. And he made it a point to want to talk to me because I think I had said something on Twitter, and I can't remember exactly where I said it. I'm pretty sure it was on Twitter at the time, but I had said something along the lines of when the welfare check was made. I had said something along the lines, well, you know, it's possible that because we didn't know at the time, well, at least I didn't know at the time. And I said it was possible that he had made the call because he had called Shane's dad.
Yeah, but
So-
we don't know for sure if he did.
Well, now we know for sure. He had already admitted to it.
I was trying to give him I was giving him a hand.
Right. And so ever since then,
Fuck.
he has had this issue with me because he felt that I just didn't accept what he was saying. He was trying to give me all these excuses and, you know, and this, that, and the other. And I wasn't sure at the time why it was very important for him to tell me. But now, you know, hindsight's always 20/20 vision. And I realize now that it was, it's because he saw me giving money to other people and not as much to him. And so he felt a way about it.
Okay, so let me say this because Timber is right, okay? She can give her money to whoever she wants to give her money to. We cannot judge her or say anything about that, okay? So the fact, if that's what Miss Hussy is upset about, boo, you gotta calm down, okay? Because I don't get why you would tell her shit that you did on the low in IRL about a creator, but then you go off on her like this and expect her to keep her mouth shut with all the secrets you've told her. And I'm not saying I agree with spilling the beans on somebody's business and what they do in private or what they've done or what they told you or what they told you in secrecy, but you do not play with the one you've told secrets to and you want to keep them secrets. Because that will start coming out real slowly when you start pissing them off, calling them bitches and all kind of other things and whatnot. That's my personal opinion in this order, okay?
At least that is my interpretation of the situation. Can I say that is genuinely the reason? No. But that is my interpretation looking back on everything now. Looking back on our conversations, we did talk in DMs before. We have had VCs, you know, outside of like spaces. Like we have talked before, but at that gathering, looking back now, and based on what he said the other night, that is the only conclusion I can come to at this point.
Miss Amber, you're exactly right. This is what scares away subscribers, okay? Members. This is why there's these little circles formed, even on YouTube, even in our community as well, you guys. I see it. People are afraid to go outside them circles. I watch every damn body. I show support to who I want to show support to. Can't nobody tell me otherwise, period. I wish somebody would, okay? But that's exactly what happens. People get scared to give their money to somebody else because it comes up on a big screen and they don't want somebody else to go, oh, girl, she over there supporting so-and-so. Girl, she be all talking shit, but she's supporting so-and-so. Girl. And it's high school shit. It's really high school shit. Like, you can watch who you want to watch. It's your paycheck, boo. If you want to sit on it like a fat cat like Chantel, do that. Or if you want to scrounge it around to every penny you want to, that's your MO. That's what you want to do with it, and I can't tell nobody what to do. You can say anything in DC chat. She'll block you for agreeing with her if it doesn't coincide with that. She's saying it's hard, okay, hold up. I went into DC chat today, Miss Sparks. Now, I'm not saying that you're wrong by any means. I'm not. But my experience is that she was open heart. She gave me a great welcoming. Okay. I did disagree with her on some things. There's some things that I agree with her up on that she may have had kind of right. Okay. But when I disagree, she did not block me. She did not blame me. She even DM'd me, okay, to show me some of her receipts that she had to prove that she was right. So I'm not sure, coming from a creator to another creator, if maybe that's what it is. And then people in the chat are just simply just block. I don't know. That you could be right, absolutely right. But my take was different from her. She will just wait. Miss Sparks, really? Has she blocked you? It's probably creator stuff. Could be.
Hussy, I don't know.
But
This is a hard fucking thing right here.
I have said this publicly before. Nova covered it on her stream. I put it in a message on Yaba's stream, but I will say it here again. I do not think Hussy is a predator. I do not think he is a...
Let me say this, because it could not be her. It could be her mods blocking you from being able to say that. That could be her mods. It could be, because Negs is one of her mods, okay? And it may depend on how you come at her too. If you come at her from a place of anger, like you're fucking wrong, you're a liar. But if you come at her from a place, maybe, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong, guys, by any means, okay? It's just simply maybe how you word certain things, or it could be somebody else, her mods in the chat, that is blocking people. That absolutely could be the case. But I'm sorry. Okay, back to
the danger. I don't believe any of that bullshit. Okay, I don't think he did anything to that guy. I was annoyed in the moment. I said that comment because I was annoyed. He had just streamed about me and raged about me for like 2 hours. Huh? No, so I didn't. So the reason
shut up. Okay, no, I'm just strictly, I'm doing research. I'm trying to get the facts behind of it. Now, now the shit that DC sent me was not proof, was not evidence. Okay, it didn't back her statement. I can call her ass out on that. Okay, it didn't back her statement. It just showed that Hussy was talking about the 14-year-old son not being a predator. Shit needs to do some learning. I'm sick of you. Jay. But James, I remember I said something when she lied about just accepting his apology, but then he pushing him on her audience. So you know what, too? That could be another thing too. If you're going in on somebody about their relationship status with somebody else, that could be another reason to block. I can see that because maybe they feel like you're never gonna understand. But again, I don't block anybody. I let everybody speak their mind. Okay, no block status here. If you get blocked over here, you let me know. I'm gonna unblock you. My moderators know. They know not to block. Now they will mute your ass. Okay, you get out of pocket, they gonna mute you. But if you just speaking your mind, giving your opinion, no, that to me is okay. I don't care what it's about with me. Period. I'm gonna answer it if I feel like it's deservable. But yeah, I don't know. She's
Didn't
really in
take
love
it
with
down was
Nate.
because I didn't want people to say, "Oh, she's running from her comment."
Who
Doesn't faze
cares?
me
You're
none.
Videl. You don't need that. Take it the
Yeah.
fuck down. You know how many shit I've had to fucking
But
take down and been like,
here's-
fuck you afterwards?
But here's another issue. See, here's another reason I
But
have a
it hurts
problem
your
with that.
friend. He really likes you, Videl. Like, he sees, like, I don't think you get that.
I don't think he likes me. I think
No, he
he's-
does, or he wouldn't be this irate about it. He wouldn't be this upset. He didn't give a fuck about you. He'd be like, okay.
Well, here,
You
but
know
you
me,
have
I'm
to
never
understand. You have to understand. So after saying, listen, after saying that it was just about the money for him, that he basically boiled me down to a pay pig. He basically started using DC's talking points and called me a stalker. And then the next day he started talking about I need to prove that I'm black and all. You know, I kind
understand
of
that.
But
I
here's
do.
the-
I do.
You have,
Videl,
and here's
I
my problem.
understand it.
Listen. Here's my problem with.
Okay, now I remember when Hussy did try to say Videl needs to prove that she's black. I don't need proof that Videl's black. Okay, I can see her listen to Videl. I can tell she black. Okay, I can tell she a nigga. Okay, just because she has that proper voice to her, that educatedness to her, doesn't mean she's not black. And that's one thing I hate when people try to say, "Oh, because you don't talk black." See, that's again a racist stereotype. It is, and I'm gonna leave it at that because the fact that she don't sound like she's uneducated, the fact that she sounds like she like she makes sense. Is that what it is? I don't know, y'all.
With the comment, my tweets are protected. My tweets are not public. So when I made that comment, that was only between me, him, and the other people who could see that on my Twitter. And I cleared a lot of people off of my Twitter. So he decided to make that comment public. They screenshot my comment and made it available for everyone to see. He did that. I did not do that. He chose to make that public. And I don't appreciate that. My tweets are protected for a reason. So so I have a few issues of my own. Do I hate him? No.
Just delete. If it means so much to him, what's it to you?
He can't even see it. No one can see it right now.
He's hurt. Like, this is legit hurt. I get it. Like, fuck, I'm that kind of bitch too. But when you see someone like hurting like that, and he is legit hurting.
But at this point, what does he want? She said that
he wants her to.
Bridget is light skinned. Videl is dark skinned. I can tell. There you go.
But he wants her to take it down.
No.
I don't think that's going to be
not
enough.
it. That's not what he wants. That's not what he wants.
Then what does he want? If it's not that, then what is it? Enlighten me. I'm sorry. I'm fucking retarded. I'm a drunk. Whatever you want to call me. I need to see it. Because right now, I love you all. I do.
Okay, so this sheds more light. Okay, I thought the tweet was a public thing. I thought everybody knew. Oh my God. I'm thinking like she made this public comment on Twitter where everybody can see it, calling him basically a drugger. That's why she's not pressed. Guys, this makes so apparently Videl is Asian. I'm so sick of you. Chef learning on the job. Period. Pooh. I learned on the job. Okay. I don't we clock in and do our research, okay? You don't read a patient's files off a clock, do you? No, you clock in before you research that patient's files, okay? I'm completely thrown off, y'all. Okay. The fact that this tweet wasn't even public. So the accusation, nobody could really see. All he had to do was just strictly ask Videl to take it down. Like, or could he have deleted the tweet? I don't know much about Twitter, y'all. I'm not over there on Twitter yet. But this is not this is not like something to be riled up. She didn't post it on YouTube. She didn't post it on TikTok where everybody could see it and make fun or report. I get it, but I get the joke was still nasty to him. I get it. I'm not trying to downplay that at all. But again, how important was it to respond in an adult professional manner to get it removed? Because now look at it. Now Videl sees it's hurting him so bad, she don't want to take it down. She here for the foolishness, the cackle, the kiki. So why would she take it down now? I get it, Videl. I get it. I get it, Miss Hussy. I get it. Now for the drunk person sitting on the stream who's hosting this shit, she need to get her ass off stream and sober up. Because she could have been the peacemaker of all this. But why can't she? Because she's too into that red ass cup. She had a red cup point by her damn self. Yeah, I'm questioning my problem.
But I'm telling you right now, he is fucking hurt.
Yeah, and he wants something that I can't give him.
Ooh.
Which
I
feel like, hey, bitches, none of you are gonna give me what I fucking need. He
wants things to be the way they were. He wants me to continue to contribute. He wants me to, like he wants to be validated, right? We all want to be validated, right? I just don't think I can go back to that. I don't think I can, in good conscience, feel like I could be a supporter. I don't feel like I could contribute to him. I don't feel like I can give him money at this point because, like I said, he did make it very clear that it was about the money for him. And when he started telling me the dollar amounts that I spent on Yaba's stream, I kind of felt a way about it.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, remember the other day we talked about counting people's pocketbooks when your mama was counting FFG pocketbooks. I said that's not cute. That's not good. Okay, people don't like when you open their business. Okay, because not only are you exploiting FFG at that point, but he's exploiting everyone who gave her money. But that's not even the point of the conversation. So I'm gonna get off. I'm off topic. Back to Videl. Videl didn't want you calculating her money, and if you're following her to every chat, sitting there and counting back her money, damn, that could have been mine. Why don't she give me more money? Why she give them more money? That looks distasteful and it looks ungrateful. Okay, not only that, but you sat there and called her I don't know how many bitches in the book. I wouldn't give you shit either at this point in time. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. Don't say call me no bitch. You want me some one of my pocketbook? What the hell I look like? Baby girl, sit down. Who? Just stay out of people's funds. What somebody has for another creator, that's their business. It's not yours. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Okay. Whenever you talk, listen, come from a bartender and a server is that you never talk about money. That's tacky. I do get that. I understand that. But at the
You
same
lying.
time,
Shut up, drunkie. You lying. Cause you sat up the other morning with Hussy arguing about fucking $1. So don't sit here and say you get up. You talk about money that whole damn stream and about your big heads and your heavy heads. So shut up, your drunk ass. Long, quit lying.
I feel like Hussy really valued you, really thought that you were his friend. Whether it's the money, maybe it is the money. I don't know. At points,
Yes.
I think
It's
Hussy
MF.
is at the
MF
money.
W's drunk.
But then when I hear him talk, it's beyond that, Videli. It is.
Well, if it is beyond that, he had every opportunity to talk to me. Look, we had that stream in the morning where it was you, me, and him, and we were talking.
Thank you for the super chat, Bamboozle. Take that Hannibal cheating on us. Wait. Thank you for the super chat, Bam. Hussy sound like a pimp, right? Hussy sound like a real old school madam at this point. Not a pimp, it's a madam because Hussy wants to be called either he or she. We're gonna refer to him as she. But yeah. I have enough trouble paying my mortgage. Okay. Period. I'm done. Bam is a real comedian. I love me some Bam. I wonder when Bam gonna do a panel. Bam, we gonna do a panel. You said you waiting on. Let me shut up.
Talking about the dogs. When I left,
James, Mr. Hussy is
for
not
me,
okay.
it was
Okay, I know sexually Hussy is not a she. Okay, I get it, Jazz Views. You very direct, boo. I know she's not physically a she. But he wants to be referred to either he or she. I'm gonna call him Hussy. Okay, I'm gonna refer to him as Hussy anyway. Hussy this, Hussy that. Okay, how about that? Bust my. Oh, I ain't broke one of those in a long time.
all about the dogs, and that was where it ended. When I left the stream, it was done for me. I didn't think about it at all. But then 12 hours later, he comes back and he streams. And for 3 of the 4 hours he streamed, he was upset about me.
He's hurt, man. He's
Well,
hurt.
But see, that's the thing. What happened in that 12 hours to make it turn from the dogs into everything else? That's what I don't understand.
The dogs.
I don't
shove every dog in America in her goddamn closet. It has nothing to do with the motherfucking dog.
Poor dogs in the closet.
You know what? I came home yesterday and my dog was in the closet. The door wasn't locked. It go in the closet. But anyway, I don't think that it was ever about the dogs. I think that was just the last straw. I think he had been feeling some kind of way for a long time, and that whole conversation, the whole interaction, that was the last straw with him.
Yep.
It's deep. It's deeper than what we.
Yeah. Bridget was absolutely right. We all know Miss Hussy sat up here and said she kept. Okay, shut up, Miss Jan. I hear your voice already say it's not a she. I hear your voice, Miss Jan. Miss Hussy sat up here and said that they had a list of things that this person has done to them. Okay, but yet they're still engaging with them, steady interacting with them. Okay, so I get it. Like, I really do. I get it, but like, girl, this is something deeper than what it is now. That's the problem. When you have an issue with a person, address it head on right then and there, or wait till you calm down first. If you're that upset where you can't address it like an adult, calm down first. But don't waste too much time, because when you do, those start to fester, okay? And you become Uncle Fester real quick, okay? Those problems start overflowing, and it becomes it was an anthill at first, but now it's a whole fucking mountain Scott, okay? Now, for those of you from Oklahoma, know what Mount Scott is. Well, Mount Scott is a big ass mountain, okay? Anyway.
We fucking know it goes whatever you guys are in DMs. We don't even know. I'm just telling you, I ain't looking at this motherfucker. I'm a bartender. I read people. This motherfucker is hurt, and it's deeper than just, hey, I put out a tweet about you and you hurt my feelings. This is deeper, Videli. I know you don't want to hear me because you're always the voice of reason, but hear me right now. He's hurt because he probably seen. Okay, fuck the money. Yeah, that the comments he said, and I will give you that about the money. That was shitty. You should never be on YouTube or any and expect money, okay? And it did come off like that, but with you, it's different. And I'm not trying to white knight for a motherfucker. I
and
roll solo.
he could have come to me. He was the one who decided to do this publicly, not me.
She rode solo. Is that why you rode solo, dragging DC with Miss Hussy? Okay, but you ride solo. Girl, stop that lying.
He got on that stream. He decided to talk about me publicly. My
Nicotine and
DMs were
bourbon.
open. There's a group chat that we shared. We were on Discord. He I'm on Twitter. At the time, he could still see my tweets. He had every opportunity and took none of them.
Irate Alex, you shut the fuck up. You shut up.
Irate Alex?
No, it's
Nobody's
irate.
saying irate is in here.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was gonna
Irate up
say,
and shut up. I don't want to hear his smart ass mouth either.
But
Okay.
see, but that's part of the issue. If there really was something, he knew where to find me. When I left that stream, he was in a bad mood about it. He could have came to me behind the scenes, but no, he did not. He did that stream and he decided to do it publicly. And I was barely even in the chat because I could tell that he was working himself up. So I did not respond even that much. And he still worked himself up into such a tizzy that he was banging on his desk.
Girl, you seen the thumbnail. She got a red cup in the thumbnail. She got a red cup at the beginning of this live. She had a red cup, okay? That's why I got her ass sitting on the thing with a red cup. Look at the thumbnail. She got a red cup in the thumbnail. Matter of fact, let me pull this up. She got a red cup. And I want y'all to see this red ass cup. Oops, not this one. Not this one. This one. Is it this? Hold up, y'all. Yeah, look. She got a red ass cup right there in her hand. Look, red cup with a straw. Oh, drunk ass. Can't sit on live not even one time without damn cup is your damn head. How you gonna try to be a mediator for shit and you up here drunker than a skunk? Girl, if you don't sit your drunk ass back down in rehab and leave me the hell alone. Sorry. She ain't that bad, y'all. She ain't never done nothing. She ain't never did nothing to me or been disrespectful to me. I don't know her. But the fact that she gets on live and she's drunk every time and she has these crazy ass lives, that tells me a lot about you. Nothing wrong. I'll sit over here, okay? And I'll get tipsy. Have me a little drink or two, cup of wine, to get through a Chantel or a Nat, a Cyclone. But what I won't do is try to host a panel like this and be lit as a skunk where everybody's screaming and hollering. Chef, I'm always listening, not always in the comments. I know, boo. Hopefully, you always smash that thumbs up button for me, though, because some of y'all be slacking that thumbs up button. I don't mind if y'all listen. Shit, give me a thumbs up so I can keep going. Because I see that, I get depressed. They in here, but they don't like what the hell I'm saying. Let me get the hell off his internet and regroup with myself. But thank you, Miss T.
Ask. I mean, I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know how I'm supposed to take all that.
Tweet and be the hero. Be like, look, I deleted that tweet and he's still fucking talking about it.
Hey, bamboozle. Yes, because y'all will subscribe to the lovely Roach, okay? I don't like how you said in commentary eventually. You childish. You said check out the band. Check out the Roach's channel for some commentary eventually. I love it though. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Roach, please.
But
he can't even see my tweets.
Girl,
he can't see anything I post right now.
It don't matter. We all got ways to look at. Shut up. You already know that. You know his fucking feelings are hurt. Just delete that. Who cares? We know you're a badass. We know
Katie,
you're
I'm telling you, I can guarantee you, I will put money on it. I will put my savings account on it right now.
y'all, if I can get a hold of Videl and get her on a panel, how would y'all feel about that? So we can sit down, because I would like to get my information to Videl, because at first, this is why I should do my research, okay? This is why I should do my research, because I don't owe an apology, but I did kind of react kind of some type of way because I thought it was a public post. I didn't know where it was a public post, but just because it's not public does not mean it's still not a hurtful post. I get that. But I can see why she wasn't apologizing publicly too, because it wasn't a public thing. So the only people that could see it was people who followed her. And she's not a content creator, so it's not like she's got a million people following her. You get what I'm saying? Anywho, anyway. Look at Jan with the eyeballs. Jan, you always watching, boo. I hope you put that thumbs up button down there. Give me a hard time. I will say. As self-proclaimed advisor for Chef, we need to talk on that. Okay?
I can delete that tweet. It will not matter.
Right.
It won't
Okay,
matter.
Also,
that's true.
Videl has said that she basically regrets what she said. She shouldn't have said it. That is an apology. That is a public apology. An apology is you're admitting regret. You're admitting that you didn't do it. He's saying that Hussy, you're saying
the goddamn tweet.
I'm telling you, the tweet is not the issue.
Can MF shut that? Because what Bridget was saying made a lot of damn sense, okay? The fact that she said she regrets doing it, that's an admission of guilt right there. She's already feeling guilt. It don't get no more genuine than that. Oh, your mama, okay, y'all. Your mama did say he want to do a mukbang next month when he come to Florida. I think he's trying to scoop up some of the leftovers. Oh, I would be down for a mukbang, because I could ask him my own questions. I could pick his brain a little bit. I like picking somebody's brain, figuring out what they know and shit. Oh hell no! Stay away from cook mama corny. Girl, if he buy the food, okay, that's a whole day. I'm joking. We stop playing for somebody to run back and say some shit. No, but I'm always wait, no, period. LOL, he not good enough for a meal with Chef. Okay. Don't give him the leftovers, Chef. Unless you have Addy secretly standing by the spring on his ass. Oh, have Addy in the back with the comments ready on her phone. Jan's views say you should do it. Jan, I've come to figure out you like me. You kind of messy. But I'm here for it, Kiki boo. I'm here for it. Wait, don't pick too hard. It still needs to heal. But I'm thinking about it. That would be interesting. And it's funny that he reached out to me. I'm to be honest, I was pulled back, but I was kind of it's an honor. He want to have a mukbang with little me? Okay. Not that he's anybody important, not that he's like a celebrity or anything. No. But it will be interesting though, I think. Stop, man. I'm through. Until he turned. First of all, it won't be for best friends. All it was. Okay, look, y'all. It will be with just a meal. He will post it on his page. I'll post it on mine. You tag me and yours so we can follow me. That's it. That's it. Ain't no friendship out of it. Girl, ain't no friendship. The fuck I look like? He ain't got no loyalty, no damn body. We want to establish this shit. No damn loyalty. It would be nothing more than that. That's it. Bam, you going to hell. Oh, hibachi. Yes. Well, I'm gonna tell him if you provide the meal in the space, because for one, we is not coming back to my place to record no mukbang. Hopefully you got your little hotel room or something, and we can record the mukbang there, okay? Because the trust level for you is beneath the ground, okay? At this point. But anyway, back to our schedule program and see y'all get me off topic.
Issue.
Move on.
The tweet isn't the issue. He is not
It
moving
is.
on.
I mean, it may not be
Sparks, right?
the silver lining, Videl. Okay, hear me out. It may not be the silver lining, but right now that's what he's using it as. So why not delete that and eliminate
He
that?
didn't ask about me deleting the tweet. He was demanding an apology when he was up here. That's what he was doing. He didn't ask me about that tweet.
Just okay, he may not have.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, that it's not about the tweet. It's not about any of this.
Sorry, no banging nowhere, but hell no. Sorry, I need a man with a full head of hair, okay? And no wife. Okay, anyway, back.
It really isn't about any of this.
Lavender, shut up.
Hey,
Who cares
Thicko.
if she apologized? This tweet's still there. That's like me saying, yeah, I did it, but fuck you.
You're
It's still
stuck
here.
on that tweet.
I mean, she's pulling a fucking Miss fucking Wonderful right now and trying to make me fucking rationalize it. And I can't because this is some shit I do. All right? So this is hard for me. Let me have a drink. Let me think about it.
And then I also want to
I
know.
love you both. I love all of you. That's the thing.
I also want to know, Hussy. Okay, you come into a chat. She's there. You're fucking pissed off. You want her to fucking leave. She's not gonna leave. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna stay there and just talk shit and be irritated? Why do that to yourself?
See,
Why
and
y'all
that's-
gotta be so petty? Why y'all gotta be so petty?
No, and see that this
Believe
is
it.
another thing. He's upset that I blocked him. I blocked him for that reason, so he doesn't have to see me. So there is no opportunity for him to get upset. Like, and he knows. Listen, he got upset because he could tell that he was blocked, because I guess someone highlighted my comments, and he GP, that's what it was. It was GP stream. GP had highlighted my comments. Hussy was in the chat. He couldn't see me. I couldn't see him. You
Oh,
know,
hey, DC.
I don't understand how that's a problem.
Oh, hey, DC. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Good
You
to
don't
see you,
want to
boo.
see me, but yet you're upset that you can't see me. Who does that sound like? Who said some crazy shit like that before?
Well, I know exactly the fuck who. Listen, but Ellie, at the end of the day, we get it. We get Bridget, shut the fuck up.
Oh my God, she's so fucking drunk off her ass, trying to be cutesy and funny. Girl, get off camp. Log off. I'm gonna say it again. Please log off, okay? You can't even have a panel, okay? A serious panel with the discussions, because of the fact you're too tipsy off this red ass cup. Well, look, here's the red cup. She on this red cup shit, okay? Girl, get off the damn red cup. Get off the red cup. At the end of the day,
Go call the police.
let me remove this down, y'all. Hold on a second. This panel was such a hot ass mess.
Not to interrupt what I'm going to say and just go along with
It
it.
wasn't even about. Go ahead.
But Ellen, delete that goddamn tweet.
Fine.
Who gives a fuck?
I
at
will
the end of
delete
the
it.
day? We all know. We all know. All right? Just goddamn do it. It ain't that.
Wait, we all know what? What do we all know? What did she insinuate about what we all know? I don't know shit. All I know is there was a picture, a post that was an allegation / joke that I thought the world could see, but only them two people could see it for real. So I'm really lost.
Eddie,
My head hurt too, Bella.
We
My
know.
head hurt.
Petty. We know this dude's upset. Is it that deep to you to hold on? No.
He's
But I
not upset about the tweet.
Mhm.
You're missing. God, I don't know why this is so difficult to understand.
He's using that as an excuse. He's using that as an excuse.
Yeah, and
Well,
he will just find something else to use as an excuse.
So
But
let's
the
let's
tweet is
eliminate
gone.
that, and then let's show, if that's the case, then it'll be apparent. If not, okay.
I mean, it's already apparent by the way he called her a bitch. Like, you don't just call somebody out their name repeatedly. It's something festering that's been you've been wanting to call her a bitch for this long. You've been wanting to call her a bitch for so long, but now you gotta. That's how I take that. When you go in somebody's like, oh my goodness, when you call somebody out, they name, okay, repeatedly. That's been something you've been wanting to do for so long. It's been festering and beneath your skin. All of a sudden, when you get the opportunity, you're going to do it. That's what this gave him opportunity. Now, is he right or wrong? I'm not a judge. I'm not here to decide that, okay? I'm just going based off of what I'm hearing, okay? And, it's a lot. It's a whole lot.
No, it already is apparent. Hussy, I'm not against you or anything like that. But when you came up here and you said it was about an apology, you need to apologize. Why won't you apologize? And people have said that Videl has apologized. And whoever brought it.
Did I not just say shut the fuck up? Here we go.
whoever brought up the tweet. Now it's about the tweet. Now he's in the chat saying delete the tweet. Now it's the tweet. It's all about the tweet.
It's going to keep changing.
It's not the tweet.
The goalpost is going to keep changing. It does not matter. He will come up with something else.
I guess it all boils down: is your friendship worth deleting the tweet or not? If it's not, then fuck it. Don't delete the tweet.
At this point, they don't have a friendship. At this point, I can tell before we even got to this part, the friendship was done. Sure, it was done at the beginning of this chat. It was done a long time ago.
Oh my God. Why are you not understanding? It's not about the tweet.
I get it, Videl, but to him, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not, because he did not mention the tweet when he was up here. He did not talk about it.
He's in the chat. He's in the chat. What do you want, Hussy? Do you want a personal apology and you want the tweet deleted? Are those the two things that you want, or do you want more?
I can't give him what he wants. I know what he wants. I can't give it to him.
Oh, money. They say it's money.
Shut up.
She weighs 600 pounds. She don't want that.
Anyways, I hate
apologize to me and delete the tweet, and that's it. Nothing more.
I am not going to give you an apology because you're demanding it. Sorry. I acknowledged what I said. That's it. That's all. That's as far as it goes for me, because you said a lot of things that pushed me. Like I said, you raged about me for 3 hours.
I'm gonna tell you right now, these bitches ever try to nail me to a cross like they're doing you, you better come with more.
If she don't shut her drunk ass up, it's ain't got shit to do with her. It's on your page, but it ain't got shit to do with you. MFW, sit back and get drunk some more. Hush.
I'll come. Yeah, Hussy, you better fight right now. I'm trying to fight for you, and I feel like I'm the only one fighting. Get your ass up here. It's Videl and Bridget.
I put one tweet with, I don't know, 6 words, 10 words or whatever, but you raged about me for 3 hours. You said all kinds of crazy shit, started using DC's talking points, talking about I'm a stalker and all. I mean, yeah, and you want me to beg for forgiveness after you do all that?
Shut up, Videl. Hussy says, fuck you. He's going to bed.
Okay, good.
Maybe that was the best thing from Miss Hussy, was me to go to bed, okay? That was the best thing. Hussy, smart at this point. Please just go to bed. The sun will come up tomorrow, and you'll just be long behind you, because this was getting absolutely nowhere. Now, this shenanigans. Now I want to review some more shit, y'all. Let's look at some more shit. Hold up. Because these group of people, girl, be having me the key, okay? They be giving me a key. These girls don't know how to play nice. Okay. This cupcake person be having all the tea. Oh. Hold on, here it is. Okay, so this was a reaction with BGTV. Okay.
I'm telling you guys the truth. I've known Trash for 1 year, and this is the God's honest truth. He has never said or done anything to me that made me suspicious
Holy shit.
or question or anything like that. And I'm just being honest with you. Never. I'm not saying he's perfect.
Come on, Tragic?
Not at all. But he's always been the same Trash to me from the very beginning. I knew. I was side-eyeing him. I was very careful, and I always said, one wrong move, and that's it. She argues with a lot of people, but it's always done backstage. And she doesn't go on Twitter to say this person drugged him. So I don't want to hear it. They sided with said person. They may not agree with them, but they didn't disagree with their behavior.
Okay, I'm not on this because this has got a lot of copyrighted music playing. So let's just back up on this. Hold up. I should have played that through first. Y'all be trying to get me caught the fuck up. Is Chantel live? Hold up. I know Chantel ain't live. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. What the fuck is Cupcake Files? That's where the drama be at, boo. I know Chantel is not live. Okay, maybe I was lying. Maybe she ain't live. No, okay, that's old. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I thought she was live. I was gonna say, not hopefully jail beezing. So, okay. I'm still trying to figure out how this whole group is tied back in to Negs in DC because they talk about Negs in DC a lot. Now, not sure why, but there was a part in that last video that they were talking about. When Hussy called the police departments for a wellness check on Nex's kids. See, again, that's that real life shit. Like when y'all start getting on these phones, making phone calls to the police department, the adult protective services, the Humane Society. Listen, if y'all evidence are not very like up there, okay, if you haven't seen the abuse going on, you could be technically causing some problems in people's lives. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Listen, when I'm not sure about some shit, I'm not sure about some shit. I'm gonna just call it out there. A wellness check. Yeah. What you say? You know, I'm getting desperate. I think MFW is pretty. Oh my fucking god! I need to get laid. If you think that's cute, shit, no. Child, God gave you 2 hands, soap, in a bathroom. Okay. You better make something happen. Okay. God gave you two hands, okay? Figure out which one you're gonna use. Soap. Yeah, it makes it slippery. Well, for me. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The roach, okay? He's doing that sanitize. Oh! Respect for you saying you're not sure people present speculation as fact. Yeah. Like, to me, like, I don't want to present any kind of speculation. Now, I do have some email screenshots, okay, from DC. I do, okay. But the email screenshots, they talk about how Miss Hussy was making phone calls. They do, but I was looking for the predatory thing. That's one thing I was looking for. But here, I'm gonna download these receipts right quick because now I feel like the spirit is upon me, and I'm gonna dancing receipts like David did. Oh shit, DC says some more shit. Hold up. I just seen the email. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Oh, they videos.
When does Attic Boy take care of his child?
Oh, hold up. Oh, DC something. Oh, DC to get the gold mine. Hold up. I'm downloading this shit, y'all. Hold up. Give me 2 seconds. The predatory accusations started with Negs. Oh, so just because a person is concerned if your child is being taken care of, I don't care if the concerns are legit or they're just bullshit. It's not reason to be predator. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one up there. Breaking news, motherfucker, breaking motherfucking news. Okay, here we go. I've downloaded them now. Let me see if they're there. Oh yes, they are there. Let's upload these to Google. Actually, I think I need to upload this in a freaking video right quick. Just make a solid video. That I can pause it. It took me 2-3 seconds. Boop 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 boop. And we're going to upload. Save as. I'm gonna save it. Okay. I'm saving it now, y'all. So y'all see, I'm saving it now. Y'all, when the receipts get to clicking, Chef Leftovers get it to clucking. I wish DC was still here because I want to talk to her. You know, I want to talk to her on a panel. I feel like talking to her in the chat is different, and I would like to convince. Let me send her this email right quick too while I'm uploading this. Because I get the frustration with people, but like I need to see. Uh-oh.
Parents didn't disown me.
Oh, or that's unlisted, and put it in a playlist as live. Done. Oh, DCU still here. Miss DC. Oh, DCU still here. Okay, so if you are open to, I would love to have you come up on a panel right quick. I do have some questions. Maybe you can help me answer them, or we can agree to just disagree. Either one. I have no hard feelings either way. Absolutely. Um, recap. So, I've gotten some information on Hussy. Um, I don't know how to recap. I don't know how to recap. I ain't gonna recap the shit. Jump back about 30 seconds. I'm trying to ask Miss DC if she would like to come speak on panel. I don't know if she's typing, or I don't know if she's maybe preparing herself. It may be a case, but I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna upload this right quick, and then I think it's already uploaded. It probably has. Let me upload this first, and then I'm gonna pull this up, and that way we can look at all the receipts at one time. That way I got everything. Here we go. Let's move this minimize. Bring this over to here. Put that here. Bring that here. Your channel. Your channel. Playlist. Ah. Hello, DC. How are you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. So I just wanted to be able to talk with you because, like, so a lot of the accusations I've been hearing from both sides have been kind of like wild, and I don't
Right.
feel even now that there is like a lot of proof to throw accusations like that. So I kind of want to hear what you had to say about it, but then I also wanted to see, like, because the videos and those things that you sent me, those are those are okay. So basically, shouldn't no one be talking to anybody's kids or anybody's kids? Period. Which I
Right.
get that. That's disrespectful.
Mhm.
But do I think they're predatory? No, because there's no direct contact with the child or of anything sexual in nature that I can see.
Right, but predator does not mean sexual predator. It means that you are going after somebody for a certain purpose, or you are trying to use somebody's kids for a certain purpose. I mean, keep in mind, Hussy has already called the police on us. Hussy
Mhm.
has uploaded a video encouraging people to call CPS based on a false accusation. And Hussy has a history of taking action and calling the authorities and then lying about it, which is exactly what he did when he called the cops. He lied about it for months, and then eventually he had to admit that he did, in fact, do that. You know, and I have a theory, and I don't know if it's true. I can't prove it, but I'm just saying. Back when he called the cops, Negs was streaming twice a day. He was streaming once in the
Okay.
morning and once in the evening. And
Okay.
I just find it very interesting that Hussy called in that police call. And by the way, he didn't call once, he called twice that day. He wanted to make damn sure that the cops were going to come. He didn't call for them to come in the morning when the kid was in school. He called for them to come in the evening when he knew that that boy was going to be home. Now, did he want the kid to answer the door? Well, he certainly made it look that way. And the CPS thing was completely and totally out of line. And when people were in the comments section of that video criticizing him and saying this is outrageous, CPS should be reserved for serious matters of child abuse, child neglect, and that kind of thing, he was saying, I'm handling my business like a man. And I think that there's neglect, and I think he has no proof of that. And he also tends to forget that the kid goes to a regular school where he is surrounded by mandated reporters. And if anyone had seen anything untowards at any time, then they would have reported it. So, and CPS is such a horrible, underhanded, crappy thing to do, to threaten people with it or to call CPS unnecessarily and waste their time when they should be dealing with serious cases of abuse and neglect. It's disgusting.
No, I agree. So with that being said, I do agree. When you were saying predator, I was under the assumption that you meant predator as far as in like sexual predator
No,
and stuff
no,
like
no,
that.
no, 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 no,
Okay,
no, no, no,
so
no.
okay, so then that's where I think there's a disconnect from the community, and I think that needs to be more explained as to because some people don't think about that. And me personally, I'm not the most educated person in the world. I ain't gonna front like I am, okay? But when I hear predator, I instantly think, oh, and I hear about a kid, I think,
Hmm.
okay, that's the sexual predator.
Nope.
That and that's I think where the problem is. Okay, so you're right here. It does say seeking to exploit others and
Exploit
stuff
or
like
oppress
that.
others. Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying he's a sexual predator. I have no evidence of that. What I am saying is that it is completely and totally out of line to try to use people's kids, especially when the kids are completely out of the public eye, or the kids are underage, or like in the case of the 19-year-old, he's now 20, but he was 19 at the time. He had absolutely nothing to do with any of this. Nothing. And Jan, I don't care, okay? I'm talking about what I'm saying now.
Okay. Gotcha.
I am saying that Hussy is predatory in the way that he stalks us, in the way that he tries to
Okay.
invade our personal lives, and the way that
Okay.
he is now trying to use Negs' children. And I think he would have tried to use the other son as well, except the other son has his Facebook on lock, and he's very, very, very private.
Okay. Okay. Now I get it more so. Okay, DC. Now I get it because I always tell people like I hate when people do things in real life. Like I don't keep it all like and keep the children like away from it.
Uh-huh.
James says, as much as I despise Hussy, I do not think he's a sexual. Okay, yeah, okay. No, we've all established he's not a sexual predator. I think
Mm-hmm.
that was just the allegation that I was worried about because I know how simple it is to be in his shoes as a gay man and to get
Mm-hmm.
that label on you.
Yeah,
So I appreciate you for coming up here, though,
sure.
DC. But one thing I have to ask: is there any kind of form of where everybody can just let one of alone at this point and just move on, or what do you think?
I wish. I wish. I mean, we decided to put all of his claims to the. Hang on, I'm going to close the door. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead.
We actually went on vacation in the first week of January. We didn't post anything. We didn't stream. We didn't tweet. We didn't do anything. And he could not stop talking about us. He couldn't stop talking about me. He accused me of running drugs out of Colorado. He's made some insane and crazy allegations. He streamed about us every single day while we were gone, while we were silent, while we were not saying a single word. This man has been streaming about me almost every day for a year, and it's getting crazier and crazier. He is stalking Zillow and so on, trying to figure out when I'm going to list my house. And I'm really concerned that he could screw up the sale of my house. These people he's just relentless. He is relentless in terms of the criticism, in terms of talking about the kids, in terms of talking about CPS, in terms of talking about parenting. And I have to say that when you're in this position, it is terrifying. It is
Right.
terrifying
No,
to
yeah,
know that
absolutely.
somebody is doing this.
No, absolutely. So like, how did it? So my question is, because there was one point in time where you and Miss Hussy were out on very good terms, right?
Yeah, we were.
What happened for that to go so sour all of a sudden?
Oh my God, this is the stupidest story ever. Okay. So what happened was that he and Negs had been squabbling. And so he invited Negs to come on his channel. And at that time, Negs and I were not getting along. And there was an enormous amount of criticism in the community that was being leveled at Hussy for inviting Negs on panel. And certain people, like Life of a Free Spirit, Callie, and Shane, who was then her fiance, and Charlie and others, and myself, we were all very, very critical of this. And so Callie went really, really hard, and Shane did too. And
Was
Hussy,
this? Oh, I'm
this was
sorry.
This was the summer of 2021. I think it was like July of 2021.
Was this when they had the group Hater Nation?
Oh, it still exists, sort of. It's still kind of in existence, even though everybody's fighting. And
Okay.
people are questioning, how many people are left in it. But, people leave, people come in, whatever. So anyway, so Callie and Shane started really going at Hussy, and Hussy started fighting them, and then he started fighting with Charlie, and this is when he was tweeting out things, calling Charlie a baboon, comparing her to a baboon in a zoo, and this went on for weeks. And then Hussy contacted me, and he said that he wanted me to help him. So I gave him a call, and we talked, and he wanted me to reach out to Callie and get her to stop, to back off.
Okay.
And I explained to him, Hussy, you need to be very careful because you are on a ban-evading channel. You are in no position to be stirring up drama with all these people in the community who are now coming for you. And you need to calm down with these tweets, all right? Because the tweets were extremely inflammatory, very, very racist, and people didn't appreciate them. And because Hussy's main problem, I think, is that he cannot control his temper. When he's drinking, he's even worse, but he just cannot take criticism and he can't get himself under control. So I encouraged him to calm down, and he kept on pushing me and, oh, I need you to call Callie and blah, blah, blah. And I told him it's not going to help. Callie is very, very angry right now. Shane is very angry. And I reminded him it's not just Callie and Shane. It's an entire community. There are hundreds of people reporting your channel right now. And even if I were to reach out to Callie, first of all, it wouldn't work because she wouldn't listen. I wasn't friends with Callie like that. I didn't have that kind of relationship with her. And second of all, it was that he had messed up. And I didn't appreciate the fact that he was trying to get me to clean up his mess. And there was nothing I could do, and he never forgave me after that because he lost his channel. That was his second channel that he lost. And he was angry because he blamed me for it, even though I had nothing to do with it. It was his fault. And then it just went completely off the rails. He was fighting with everybody. And then he started fighting with Negs the next year. So he does this, though. He makes friends online. He develops alliances. And then because of his own temper and his big mouth and his ego, he falls out with them. And it's not enough for him to say, okay, well, you know what? We don't see eye to eye. Let's just go our separate ways. He just has to go on the attack over and over and over and over again. And he keeps on saying that he's going to the police. I mean, at one point he called Shane's father to say your son is bullying me or something, and Shane's father hung up on him. But this notion that he doesn't go IRL and he doesn't reach into people's real lives is completely false. He does it all the time. He said that he was reporting Callie and Shane to the police. He was reporting D. Higgins to the police. He's very, very big on going to the police, Yeah. So
Let me address something right quick. Life of a Free Spirit. So she's not referring to anything predatory, like as far as like a child with an adult type situation. She's just referring to predatory as him being explicit, like not explicit, but exploiting their life.
He's a stalker.
Going in their life, in real life, stalking and doing things
right,
like call the police and stuff like that. That's
he's
what
a stalker.
She's saying.
Right. He's a stalker. And he's really overly invested in our parenting. He's overly invested in what goes on in our home. He made this outrageous false allegation that the kid is in his room all day watching pornography. That is completely false. That is a complete misquoting of something that Neg said in a live stream. And that was the reason that he wanted CPS to come and visit. That is completely false. It is not true.
Well, okay, so as far as I know with the CPS and stuff, now, if a person if they truly feel like there is something wrong and they call, that doesn't necessarily make it wrong. But if they know deep down that that child was not in no harm, no danger, then that's where that becomes something false. So it could be that he felt like maybe something was happening and he wanted to see if the child was okay, and I'm playing devil's advocate basically. And let's say CPS showed up, did the investigation, nothing was found, then it's dismissed but you couldn't like take an action on him to sue him or anything like that because he really had a legit reason in his eyes. Not necessarily wasn't legit or it was not found out to be true, but if the person has a legit reason, they feel like that, they're obligated to call.
But he didn't have a legitimate reason because he misquoted something that Negs said in a live stream. Negs never went on live stream and said that, oh, the kid is in his room watching porn all day. He never said that. He said something completely different that was misquoted, and Hussy tried to use that to get his audience to call CPS and have them come to the house. That's a completely different thing.
Okay. And see so I do know you and Negs are two separate people. So I understand, I get that. But there was a live stream where you said that y'all were a tag team.
Yeah, so
couple. No, so that meaning, okay, so a lot of people here has having questions about Negs. I'm not sure if you want to answer any of that at all or just that's simply up to you.
Depends.
So Valerie, she said I have SS of your boyfriend talking about going in real life on Katie with her job in your chat. Stop pretending there's nothing. So basically, they're saying that you did the same thing, even though two wrongs don't make it right at that point. Guys.
We have never contacted Katie's job ever. We have never even shown up at that restaurant. We've never called that restaurant. That is completely and utterly false. That has never ever happened.
Okay. Well, I think you've answered everything for me. Unless you want to have something else that you want to say, Ms. DC.
Look, these accusations that any criticism of Hussy is a criticism of the gay community is outrageous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that was false. Yeah, no, I seen that too. I seen
that
too. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's the criticism of one individual who happens to be gay. It's not a criticism of the gay community. And I've said multiple times that if Hussy was a straight man and Negs had a daughter and Hussy was creeping on Negs's daughter and trying to get information about her from Facebook and trying to use any information about his kid to then come and attack Negs or attack me, it would have been equally wrong. It has nothing to do with sexual preference or any particular community. It's just gross. And the fact that he feels that he is entitled, and let's remind people that the reason that he's given about 1,000 reasons for why he decided to look for Negs' son on Facebook. But the latest one is that he considers Negs to be homophobic, and he thought, oh, wouldn't it be a shame if his son was gay, or I'd feel sorry for him. So basically he was going to do what? He was going to find out if Negs' son was gay, and then he was going to blurt it out on stream. A 19-year-old kid, what if the kid had been in the closet? What if the kid had been gay and didn't want to get that out there? And you have like a weirdo stalker who is now going to do that to a kid. I'm sorry, but that is just not right. And I don't give a damn if he was chronologically an adult. It is not cool. It wouldn't be cool to do it to somebody older either. It's just not the right thing to do.
Okay. Somebody said, what did she? Hold on, I'm trying to say comments. What she said. Wait, huh?
What? I didn't say that.
I don't know what this is about. I don't know what this is about. I don't know what this is about. Okay, that's really all I wanted to ask you about was the predatory comment. But I think you pretty much summed that up for me. So we good. Yeah,
okay.
That's all I wanted to know, Miss DC. Thank you.
Okay. All right. See you later.
Have a great day. Okay, y'all. Okay, first of all, let me tell you something. These comments, okay? I am not good at multitasking for one. Okay, so y'all know this. And so what? Miss Gerd, what are you talking about? I was asking the wrong questions. I asked a question I want to answer. What question did you want to answer, girl? You should come up and ask. The question that I want to answer the most was this. Let me share it. This is the question that I wanted answered the most, the predatory thing. And DC actually explained it. She's not talking about him being a predator, a sexual predator. That's why I think we all were lost there, because she mentioned the child, okay? And so we took that she was talking about a young man and an older man, we took it the wrong way. We, instead of looking at predatory in this instinct, we took it as sexual predator. And that's not what she means. So she's absolutely right if she feels like he's a predator in this instance because he's invading their life by pulling up their family. That's what she's trying to say. Listen. That is what would imply. It come to me that way too. That's why I was so confused and so lost. But she sounds like what is. I mean, yeah, in that context, yes, it would easily. But that's why we cleared up the air. Now, whether or not people watch us, who gives a fuck? Because they'll find out that way. But I just really think it should have been explained in a different way. But I can't tell a person how to speak. She's a grown woman. If she wants to say how she wants to say, that's how she wants to say it. I can't control that aspect of it. But I do appreciate DC for taking the time out to hop up here to explain that to me. I really do. Thank you. I'm glad somebody rubbed my back. Look, ma'am. Look, ma'am. I'm no mind reader, okay? I don't know if that's what she really meant, okay? That's what she said, okay? I'm going by what she said, okay? That's what she said. She cleared it up for me, okay? Just get a restraining order to stop continuing this drama. She could go get a restraining order across state lines. What good was that going to do? She'd have to go get a restraining order in his state, right? And then, or some kind of other orders. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot to do. Like, and I know she's smart because she's been on. Her career was in, I'm guessing, politics. Okay, she knows get a restraining order. She know about all that. Okay, so. Yeah, because I was trying to stay. So the thing is, you got to confront him about him. Okay, I know they say they're a team, but at the end of the day, she can't respond for him. And if she does respond for him, y'all don't like her response anyway for him. So what's the point? And y'all, I'm sitting here reading y'all raggedy ass comments. Y'all have me up laughing and shit. I can't play with y'all in these comment sections. Okay, that's why I don't read comments like that. When I got somebody on the panel, I am not really reading y'all's comments. No more. She defends him all the time. Absolutely. But I expect her to defend her man, whether he's right or wrong. I expect her to defend him. Now, she should she should, point out when he's wrong. I don't know about being in public or behind closed doors, but I know a lot of people who stand behind a man. That's my man. I'm going to stick beside him. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that I would be that person. I'm like, nigga, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'll put you on Front Street and on blast. But everybody's not me. Okay. She probably doesn't want him to feel embarrassed or whatever it may be. She's going to stand behind her man. Now, her man needs to be a man enough to come out and speak the truth or tell his side. Other than that, it's a wrap. What Diggy said. What's he say? I don't trust DC and Nick Shady. Really? I mean, I don't. Even when he's a hobbit. Okay, I'm through with y'all. I am through with y'all. This is bullying, Miss Jan. This is bullying, Miss Jan. But I do have a amount of respect to her. She hopped up here, okay, on a panel. Okay. And some of y'all is not her big supporters. So that takes a lot for somebody to hop up here and be calm and be respectful and do the things that they do. I'm appreciative too. Like she earned some level with me, period. And I don't even know her like that. I don't. I just know her from hearing about her and being around. I see a lot of times I may pop in, you know, I don't know my 101, 212. But I knew about this situation back when Hater Nation was first big. Because they had a whole lot of shit going on in Hater Nation. That's what we need to talk about next, Hater Nation. Okay. Hater Nation was and if they still around, there's a lot of fighting in between. I wonder why. That's what we need to get to next, okay? Stop jail shaming. Who said that? Oh my goodness, y'all. This turned out to be a really great live. But Ziggy, does a restraining order prevent the person from talking about you online? They can't contact you online, but does it prevent them from talking about you online? Is the question. It can? This has been a spicy live. Okay, girl, I like this. Okay, I like this. We had CJ up here. We had DC up here. Next is Miss Hussy. Are y'all ready for this? Okay. What is new? We can see that I stand beside my hubby in public, but not saying anything. But in private, is exactly, and that could be what DC is doing. DC could be telling him, "Nigga, you dead ass wrong, bruh, for whatever y'all think he's wrong about." Okay, but in public, she's not going to do that. She's not going to make a mockery out of him, and it makes sense because she's done politician stuff. Okay, she's been up there in the campaigns, and she see how this shady shit go. She know how to handle her brand, her image, and do the other shit behind closed doors. I'm sure of it. At least you can't chat without, but at least you can chat without being blocked. Just imagine she had to sit here and endure y'all's comments. I know she read y'all smart ass comments coming on down here because some of y'all had a lot to say. Some of y'all rude as fuck. But I still love each and every last one of y'all. That's it. Okay. Yeah, but she don't have. But look, Miss Jerd. Okay, she don't owe us nothing. Okay, DC don't owe us an explanation. She don't. But I am glad she got up here to speak, and she was not going to speak on Negs, and I get it. Negs had to do that for himself. At the end of the day, Miss Irma, you is just pissed, girl. So harassed so many of us for years. It's personal for some of us. I see, boo. Girl, I see. But don't call me no clown. Oh, no, but for real, I understand. Some of you guys are frustrated. No, I get it. That's why I kind of wanted to kind of get my point out there, talk to her a little bit, and then end it. I didn't want it to go any further. Wait. Then if she's been in politics, she would know the law and advise her husband. Maybe she has. Maybe she has. But he's a grown man. He may not give a shit. You know, he didn't want to hop online and flash his penises in front of people when they on their stream. I'm not sure if I want to bring him up. He doing shit like that, from what I'm hearing. Y'all feel me? Shout out Predator Whisper Clarification. What the hell does that mean? Hey Barney, bamboozle, what the hell are you talking about? Y'all, okay, let me end this live, okay? Thank y'all for being here. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button for me. Make sure y'all subscribe. Miss Emma, hopefully you smash that thumbs up button for me, boo. Even though I didn't ask all the right questions for you, I'm so sorry. I get it. It's a deep, pressing issue. I'm mad with you. One day, maybe we'll get Negs on to explain this to you if y'all want to speak to Negs. I don't know Negs, okay? But if y'all want to speak to him, maybe I could talk to DC and see if maybe she can get him on the panel where he can come up here, me and him, and he won't feel attacked. I'm not going to attack him because there's no point in me attacking another creator. Now, I will ask questions that y'all want me to ask, but I wouldn't attack anybody. No, because I like to be fair, okay? I like to be fair. All right, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure you press that thumbs up button, and always remember, stay blessed, stay positive, and I'm going to see y'all. Wait. Stay blessed, stay positive, and stay motivated. Okay, I'm sorry. And I'm going to see y'all again in another video. Bye.